And before we do jump on into today's video, make sure to check out our sponsors of today's video, OneFootball. If you are interested in football, you will love this app. You can keep up to date with all things football, including latest transfers, player stats and live scores. The OneFootball app has you covered for all that. It is completely free on the App Store. I will leave links in the description, so make sure to go check it out. You can't go wrong because it's completely free. You can also set your favourite teams and get goal notifications for any game you'd like. So if you're unable to watch any of the games, you can set notifications, including red cards, yellow cards, goals, so you will not miss out. So make sure to go check out the OneFootball app. I will leave a link in the description. Yes guys, and welcome back to a brand new video, and my screen has gone dark, but let's get into today's video, boys. We have got some incredible sniping filters. So before we do start, as always, if you guys could drop a like. We haven't hit 100 likes for the past like 4 or 5 videos, so if you don't usually drop a like, please do. Let's try and push for 100 likes. And also, if you guys are new, please do subscribe. Into today's video, boys, we are going to go into a low tier one to start off the video. We are going to go to Premier League left mid, and that is all we're going to do. We don't even have to type gold or anything. This is an absolute gold mine. I don't care what budget you're on, whether you've got a bigger budget or not. This is going to get listed a lot because there's so many different left mids that can pop up. As you guys can see, they're at least 1.8k right now, but there's quite a few that are going for a lot more. I know some of the gold rares are quite expensive as well, like Diaz, about 2k as well. There's usually St. Maximin, Pulisic, there's that Wolves left mid. So there's quite a few. There's quite a few that can pop up. So this will work incredibly well as a bidding filter as well. So like 1.5 there. Always go check the price. Don't just list them straight away. I'm going to list this up for 2k because I can't be bothered to go find his price. But yeah, there's Cucurella, which is nice. And if you want to see the bidding filter, I'll quickly show you. So any bid you win for like 1.5 or under, that would be profit. So yeah, look how many there is to bid on. You can literally spam as many bids possible, and you'll probably be able to win quite a few. And that is the reason why you go check their prices, because Cucurella has sold straight away, so maybe he was worth 2.5 to 3k. I'm not too sure, but either way, we still made some decent profit. But always check individual players' prices because they might be worth a little bit more. Into the next photo, we're going to go to a mid-tier one. We're going to go to Bundesliga Defender and Special. This is going to be around one of the Team of the Week players and a couple man of the match cards. They're around the 14k mark. I know you could probably sell him for maybe slightly under 14k now. He was going for 14, but there's he's in packs basically, that Gelhardt, and there's quite a few around this 15k mark. There's Schultz, there's Orban, there's Schlotterbeck, I know there is, Tapzober's in there. So there's a lot of players that can pop up around this region. I did pick up that Gelhardt for, I think it was 13 when he was going for just over 14, so I'm listing for 14,250. And that should sell slowly. Okay, next up we're going to get into our first FUT Captains filter. We are going to go to a player filter here. So we're going to go to Tadic and Special. That's all you've got to type in. Right now they're around the 30k mark. You have got the, obviously, FUT Captain Tadic, and the inform is pretty much the exact same price. The is 84 inform. He was the exact same price. There he is, yeah. 86 Tadic. There you go. So they're pretty much both bang on the same price. You're most likely going to hit his FUT Captain, but you might at the odd time get the inform as well. So it's just a nice additional player that can pop up. The tax I'll pay is it's roughly about 1,700 coins. You can work out the exact tax if you want, but it's around 1,700 coins. And next up, we're going to go back to another low budget filter, and this is very undercover, so it shouldn't be there shouldn't be much competition basically. So we're going to go to Championship, Goalkeeper and Gold. So they are around the 1.3 to 1.4k mark. That actually is going to be a snipe to start us off. If you do snipe one with a contract, by the way, I recommend putting it in your club and go add a contract because it'll be easier to sell. Oh, they've actually gone up. They're going for 1.4. So we've got Johnston, who's about 1.8. We have got, obviously, the Argentinian keeper, who, wow, he's actually worth a bit more than I expected. And there's also the Bournemouth keeper, I believe it is. Oh, my word. 2.8 he's going for. Love to see it. We'll list it for like 2.5. And there's also the Swedish Bournemouth keeper, who is it the Bournemouth keeper? Oh, it's Sheffield. That's the one. Olsen, there you go. So you got Johnston, Olsen, and this guy. I don't want to say his name for obvious reasons. And yeah, let's quickly go add a contract. And yeah, again, you can use it as a bidding filter or a sniping filter, but mainly, I mean, like you guys just saw, we've hit a 6 snipe already, and I was just looking for his price. So Gaz, we'll call him Gaz. we'll list him for just under 2.5, so I've got 2.4, so solid profit. Right, next up we're going to go back to another mid-tier filter, and this is probably one of the best on the game. I did recommend this yesterday, however, we have got an extra player around the same price, so this is incredible. So we're going to go to FUT captains, simple as that, and around the 25k to 30k mark, we're typing about 28. We've got 3 players that pop up now. Yesterday there was mainly 2, because Beata was quite a bit more expensive, but now we've got Hector. Oh, Dubois actually in here, so I think we've got 4 then. So we've got Trimmel, Hector, Dubois, and is Beata as well. So we've actually got 4, which is even better than I expected, because I thought there's only mainly 3. And of course you've got the chance of hitting any higher cards, but you'd have to get lucky. So yeah, even better than I expected. 4 players that can pop up. It's about 1,500 coins ish, depending on who you get. Okay, next up we're going to go to another low tier filter, and this is a bit of an old classic. This has not worked for a while, but it is back up in price, and it is very good for you guys on a lower budget. So we're going to go over to, I cannot find them, but we're going to go over to the Mexican League, the Mex 1 League. There it is. We're going to have to Tigres and French. I might actually have your 2 in filters in one here, boys. So the French one is mainly going to be Gignac and Tovan. Oh, I was going to say, is that a snipe? So there you go, already one's been listed. So they're both pretty much the exact same price. They're about 2.8k right now. Sniping on these are incredible. As you guys saw there, that would have been like about 700-800 coins profit. Love to see it. So that's one filter. Let me just double check. This might not work, so you might have to ignore me. Yeah, it does work. So if you want another filter to do with Tigres, you've got Argentinian. I'll show you the player that can pop up. There's Guzman and Pizarro. These 2 can pop up. I think they're about 1.5, so they might be worth a little bit less. They're about 1.5 to 2k. I mean, I could probably pick up that 1.2. I may as well. We'll flip it for 1.5, 1.6. We'll list it for 1.6. And there's also Pizarro, who looks like he's just over 2k as well. So yeah, he is. He's under 3k actually. So if you hit Pizarro, swimming in coins. And before we do jump on into the final filter of today's video, we do a little quiz at the end of every single video just to see who's made it to the end. Yesterday I did show you this Belgian centre-back, the beast himself. Quite a few of you guys got it, fair play. The answer was Brandon Michele or something like that. It's like Michel, don't know how to pronounce it. I'm sure Belgian people probably hate me right now. It's probably like Michel, something like that. But don't know. Into today's quiz, we're going to do Guess the Footballer again. This is a bit of an easier one. We're going to go back to a Stoke hero. Captain, I don't know if he's still playing. That looks like a fairly new Stoke kit, so maybe he is. Maybe he is. If he is, then let me know if there's any Stoke fans. But yeah, fairly easy one. If you've made it to the end, have a guess. And I appreciate you guys if you've made it to the end. So let's jump into the final filter. We are going to go to another Team of the Week based filter. We're going to go to centre-back special. Saliba's come down even more in price. He's around that 14k region. We've got Saliba at 14. We've got Zico at 14. And we did have one more. Maybe he's a little bit more. There was a third. Has he gone up? I can't remember who it was, to be honest. But there was 3. Bang on 14. Where's he gone? Botman. That's the one. So Botman's gone up slightly more. And there's obviously a load of other random centre-backs. You could get lucky. But it is mainly going to be, by the looks of it, Saliba, Zico and Mr. Botman. So, yeah, but there's very little text on here, like 700 coins or so. If you're selling at 14k, which quite easily you should be able to. Maybe even more than 14k, actually. Maybe 14.5. Probably. Do you know what? I'm gonna take the 13.5ers and we'll flip them for 14.5. And they'll sell pretty slowly. So yeah, hopefully you guys have made a lot of coins in today's video. The day is Sunday, so hopefully we do get player picks tonight. That's what we usually get on Sundays. Some type of upgrade pack, some type of player picks. That'd be pretty sick. And also I think we're going to get a mini release as well, so an extra 3 FUT captains players. So hopefully we'll have some more filters on FUT captains. I have been looking for some more FUT captains filters, but a lot of them are really expensive, like 400k and upwards. And I mention it a lot, but filters that high, they're not the best. You could be saving for 2 hours and barely get anything. So I like to give you filters that get listed a lot, and they'll bring you in coins fairly quick. I don't want you guys sitting there for 2-3 hours and sniping one player. It's not on. It's not on. Anyway, enough chatting shit. I'm off to bed, boys. If you guys could drop a like, that would be appreciated. I will be back tomorrow, boys, so do not miss out. And I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Goodbye.